Fellow Khans, it has been a week since this body appointed me to serve as your new Ilkhan. In that time, I have reviewed Liu Shower's successes and failures before his untimely death, and have formulated a plan on how we may better ourselves for the fight ahead. Considering the setbacks encountered on Twycross and Womcott, I have decided it is time to activate Revival's reserve clans to provide relief and reinforcements. Clan Steel Viper will be assigned to the Jade Falcon corridor. Clan Nova Cat to the Smoke Jaguar corridor.
Pause.
He is more clever than we thought.
The other Crusader Khans were fools to think that appointing Kerensky to the Ilkhan ship would muzzle the wolves.
Setting rival clans against one another was a clever play.
At least our clan was spared a similar fate.
Only because of our dismal performance in the early waves of the invasion. I should have pushed to deal with Khan Burgeon faster. If we had ended his incompetent rule sooner, we might have won the Razzlehag bid or avoided what happened on Last Frontier.
We are now the Khans of the Ghost Bears, Aletha. Our warriors look to us to turn the page and focus on righting this ship. No use dwelling on the past.
Spoken like someone who already has a plan. What are you thinking, Khan Jorgenson?
Khan Burgeon grossly underestimated our logistical needs to invade the Inner Sphere. And now the Ghost Bear trails behind all the other invading clans. I do not plan on making that same mistake. Play.
This invasion has tested all of our clan's logistics chains. Some, in the merchant caste, have used Liu Shower's previous policies as cover to price gouge clans participating in the invasion. Additionally, after careful thought, I will rescind Liu Shower's moratorium on intra-clan bachals and trials.
Pause. This. Kerensky may have done this to guarantee that the wolves will move ahead in the race towards Terra, but this may also be our chance at making up for lost time.
How?
We've done what we can to replenish our tomb and through our homeworld reserves. But the Ilkhan reinstating our ability to challenge other clans. This is an opportunity, not just to gain additional material, but also new OmniMech designs developed by the other clans.
We only have a month before our invasion resumes. What can we do in that time?
Sakan Kabrinski, what would you say to your Silveroot Keshik going on the hunt?
The Jade Falcons and the Smoke Jaguars have newly developed OmniMech designs, and we intend to take them. The second Falcon Jaegers will be the first to feel our wrath.
Jaegers have only fought militia and civilian police. Time to give them a real fight.
Always good to knock those self-righteous Falcons down a peg. They will likely try to pick us apart, bit by bit.
Which is why we will not let them. Kabrinski wants us to run the Silveroot straight down their throats before they know what hit them. Now, get to your mechs. Prepare for combat.
For the Silveroot!
For the Silveroot!
For the Silveroot!
Dismissed. And you. Most warriors serve entire careers dreaming of the chance to one day join us, the Sakan's honor guard. Kabrinski may have personally ransomed you straight out of SIPCO training, but here, your inexperience makes you a liability. To yourself and to my star.
I only wish to serve the Sakan with honor.
Then be prepared to keep up. I have zero tolerance for dead weight.
Star Captain.
Star Captain, approach vector to drop zone and the Eerie is clear. Prepare to deploy.
Bravo, Star. It is time to dial in. I do not need to remind you of your duty. We are Sakan Kabrinski's honor guard. I have been entrusted with this unit in Star Colonel Besla's stead. Our performance must reflect our standing during this trial. We have a glorious opportunity before us to seize considerable assets in the name of our clan.
May the great Ghost Bear forsake us if we fail. The Falcons have scored hollow victories against paper warriors during this invasion. That ends now.
May the birds offer us a chance to sway our fortunes and help us atone for the losses we suffered on Last Frontier.
Are you ready, Cub? Clan warriors await you down there. There will be no SIBCO cadets to be found across the battlefield.
I have paid my dues training. No guts, no glory.
Just focus on not getting killed first, then worry about the glory.
In range of the target drop zone, now is the time. Opening mech bay doors.
Ghost Bears, detach on my mark. 3, 2, 1, mark!
Commands, prepare to execute the first phase of the trial. Hit all Falcon units on your attack routes before they activate the bulk of their forces at the main base. Once you do, find cover, and we will regroup for phase 2.
F.
Copy that. Star Captain, I am assigning Point Commander Zarna and her elementals to your star. They are at your disposal.
Mode engaged.
Use your command interface to issue them a direct order. They will gladly crush a Falcon, or any other opponent that is foolish to stand in your way.
Gratefully accepted, Star Commander Rook.
Be advised, elementals are trained to close range and will go straight for your cockpit. They will latch on and rip you apart, so be alert.
We will keep following the river until we spot any Jaegers. Tara, monitor sensors for any snipers at high ground. Got it. Rick, call out any flankers.
Roger that. What is my role?
To not get in our way. Wait, movement up ahead. Falcon Scouts, open fire.
Sneaky birds.
Nap time is over, Cub.
There are elementals on the battlefield, too.
I have already had a couple gunned for my cockpit. Elemental just rammed into me.
with sneak attacks. I think they are jamming our sensors.
We are experiencing the same interference, Bravo. It appears Pride set jammers on the ground. They were not in place during our initial scout of the trial grounds. Shift to secondary objective and disable those jammers, or our entire strategy will be cratered. The Eye in the Sky will send you an updated map on the jammer's location.
Afsicon, just got it. Headed there now.
Star Commander Rook, sit rep.
Keeping the elementals entertained.
Keep it that way.
They are poor imitations of true elemental warriors. They will not last much longer.
Still, I prefer when they are exclusively on our side.
Glad to hear you appreciate the skills we bring to the table, Star Captain.
Jaegers and Pride are Desgr warriors.
These are not the Jade Falcons of old. They will drop Zellbriggen if it means victory.
Especially to not give up the night gear mechs to us. Any sign of them on the battlefield?
I have not ID'd any yet. Hopefully they do not keep us waiting much longer. I want to see them in action.
They must be waiting for the perfect moment to deploy them against us.
cadets once. Before you earned blood names, you all resent that I scored high in training and the Sakan took notice.
You were rotated in because of a casualty. Nothing more. You recited our blood names. We cannot do the same for you.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
Heads up, heads up!
Eye in the sky says the force at the main base is not activated yet. Ramp up and hit their flank.
lot of blunders during the invasion. Let us hope they blunder again.
More Falcons up ahead!
Tear them up.
Brought that mech down.
Hell of a shot, Star Captain.
So much waste. Their losses are mounting.
Just as long as we keep ours to a minimum.
All units, the main force located at the Falcon base is activated. If you have any hostiles in range, slice through them and get to cover. We need to regroup before the next phase of the trial.
Tracking Falcons at high vantage!
Now this is the type of battle I expected.
Shavag! There's so many of them.
Clip their damn wings, Cub. Show us you're not dead weight.
This is what real combat looks like.
Enemy mech down! Took a direct hit! My left arm is gone!
You smoked that target, Star Captain.
Never seen shooting like that, Star Captain.
We've cleared the field of immediate threats, Sakan.
They cannot afford to keep their heavy hitters on the bench for long. Not if they want a shot at winning this fight.
I have a feeling we will be facing off against them soon.
We have held them off long enough. We want the Falcons to believe they are wearing us out. Try and find concealment so you cannot be tracked.
There is good rock cover nearby.
Star Commander Rook, that means you too.
But we have not gotten our fill yet.
There are still plenty of Falcons to smash before this trial is over. But we need a breather before we end this thing.
If the Jaegers provided stiffer competition, perhaps it would not feel so easy. Fighting their elementals felt anything but easy.
Phase 1 of this trial was a success. Star Colonel Pride took the bait and has played right into our hands. She has activated the bulk of her force at their main base. Once the trial resumes, we will engage them. Our objective is simple. Hammer their forces until they accept Hygira or run out of assets.
They could fall back beyond their fort and try to draw things out.
If they do, they will hit a wall. Star Commander Rook and his points will array behind it and stop their retreat cold.
We will not let one Falcon slip past us.
Meanwhile, Star Captain Lilith, we will work together to battle through the forces defending the base and then assault it. If we inflict enough damage to the base, the Jade Falcon's resolve will vanish.
Then, game over.
And we collect our prize.
Thank Kerensky, Jade Falcon leadership brought the Night Gear back with them from the homeworlds. We have yet to meet the mech on the battlefield, but no doubt they will unleash it on us once Phase 2 begins. Once we secure them, these heavies will be useful hardware in the fights to come. The Jaegers are unworthy of these machines. We will know how to maintain them better. I cannot wait to add them to the fold for Clan Ghost Bear.
All right. I believe we've allowed the Falcons enough rest. Ready your units for Phase 2 of this trial.
Through and hit their base and cause enough structural damage that they wave the white flag to save some honor. Or they will wish Leo's showers never gifted them this place.
You smoked that target, Star Captain.
Once they reach it, they will tap out. Until then, we keep littering the mountain with them.
Ghost Bears, this is Alpha. We're inching closer to the base. We are closing in too. Star Commander Rook, get into position.
Copy that. If they try and run, they will hit a steel wall.
force into the ground.
This'll be a great first victory on my codex.
Did we miss the transmission where the Falcons surrendered?
First battle and the Cub thinks he should be awarded the Shield of Zung.
Did Sean receive that after Last Frontier?
Watch it, Cub.
I read what he did. He sacrificed himself so you all could escape.
F. But they do not teach you about real sacrifice on Bearclaw. You only learn that in real combat. We shall see if you live long enough for it to sink in.
The Falcon base is dead ahead!
Tighten up! They are dug in!
ID tags show Night Gear mechs are on the field. They will not be for long. Time to see what these heavies are capable of.
This could be their last stand. They are bending. Time to break them. All attack units, hit the base.
Got it. That mech's signature is dead.
Sakon Kabrinski. This is Star Colonel Martha Pride.
Well timed. Your base is under siege and your units are dropping like flies. Do you wish to signal an end to this trial?
Nick, but since you insist on fighting like Inner Sphere Surats, I will treat you like them.
We have fought within the bounds of honor.
I have witnessed the bounds of your honor. Now you shall witness mine.
Mission accomplished, Sakon. She is on the field.
Af, we hit her forces with everything we have.
Our night gear mechs. They pack a punch.
Jade Falcon. I accept the offer of Hejira.
Well bargained and done, Star Colonel Pride.
Well bargained and done.
All units, our foes acknowledge our victory in this trial. Stand down. All that is left is for us to collect our prize.
Attention, MacJock.
Where did Aletha find this kid? I understand the Khan wanting to keep top talent distributed across the frontline galaxies. But a freshly blooded Sibco graduate? In the Keshik? We had to earn our blood names and take down a ghost bearer to join the Silveroot. A child is nothing but an insult to us.
We have our former Khan's incompetence to thank for that. Alpha Galaxy cannot afford to lose any more experienced warriors. Aletha and Bjorn have a monumental task ahead of them, trying to get the ghost bear back on track. The kid's appointment is Aletha showing the rest of the clan that even a Khan must make sacrifices if we are to right this ship and catch up to our rival clans.
Not bad.
Could be worse. The Cub held his own against the Falcons well enough. Now we see how he does against the Jaguars.
Well, at least this fight will test his patience. The Jaguars have a way of bending the rules in their favor.
Our fearless leaders in the Crusader cause.
Not so much anymore. Leo Showers may have united the clans,
and led us out of exile, but he is gone now.
And the new Khan stacks the deck in favor of the wolves.
Adapt or die.
All Ulric Kerensky has done is remove the guardrails put in place by Showers. Now the gloves are off, and it's every invading clan for themselves. The Ghost Bears may have stumbled out of the gate, but no one will remember that once Operation Revival is done, and we take our rightful place as the strongest clan in the Inner Sphere.
You requested my presence, Sakan.
Af. Moments ago, a comms tech transmitted a message to the command ship of Star Colonel Emily Wimmer of the 362nd Attack Cluster. It appears the Jaguar command ship is attempting to establish a communications channel with us. I am Sakan Aletha Kabrinski of Clan Ghostbear. I command the Silveroot Keshik of Alpha Galaxy. We intend to claim a mech asset currently in your possession. I challenge you, Star Colonel Wimmer, to a trial of possession for the Ebon Jaguar Omni-Mech. Tell me what forces you plan to defend this mech with, and where the trial is to take place.
Sakan Kabrinski. This is Star Colonel Wimmer of the 362nd Attack Cluster. Our mech assets were developed with the type of innovation and ingenuity that Clan Ghost Bear could never match. I will bid an entire trinary to ensure the weak paws of the bears are denied our advanced R&D. Furthermore, I named 20% ownership in the Takasha Mechaworks factory as our prize when we prevail in this trial.
And which region of Huntress will serve as the venue?
Huntress will not host this battle. I name the Hall of your grisly warship as the venue for this trial of possession.
Our ship is an invalid setting for this trial.
Your assessment is invalid, Ghost Bear. Everything that resides in Huntress, aside from the Jade Falcon Reservation, belongs to Clan Smoke Jaguar. That includes your Grizzly currently occupying Huntress space. But if you insist on arguing this point, I will gladly have my larger fleet of warships resolve this issue.
Neg, Star Colonel. I agree to your terms.
Well bargained and done, Second Kabrinski.
Well bargained and done, Star Colonel.
You have a day to prepare your ship for our arrival.
Desgrid Jaguars!
I have read data files on Star Colonel Wimmer. Her reputation of reading situations and leveraging them to her advantage is well-founded.
Fighting on the Grizzly poses significant risks.
F. Their Omni fighters will try to pick us off before their machines have to lift a finger.
And when they board, they will try to overrun every section of the ship.
I have done my research on the Ebon Jaguar. It is renowned for absorbing a ton of punishment and remaining operational. We have our work cut out for us, but securing these Ebon Jaguar mechs is worth the risk. How do you want us to approach this trial, Sakan?
Bravo, I want you to position yourselves on the dorsal hull and wait for the Jaguar's initial force. Rook and his elemental star will be posted on the ventral hull. I will lead Alpha at the keel of the ship.
As ordered.
Bravo! Vessel is in range of the Grizzly. Seconds to drop. Prepare to clamp down onto the hull.
Bravo! This trial against Wimmer and the Jaguars. This will test us like never before. The Jade Falcon trial was just a warm-up. This is an entirely new game, and it will be lethal. The Smoke Jaguars believe they have sharper claws than us, sharper teeth. We will prove that despite their savagery, they cannot measure up to the spirit of the great Ghost Bear.
Ghost Bears, begin clamping procedures and deploy.
Bravo, get ready to attach to the hull. Deploy now!
Defenders, this is Alpha Command. We are positioned at the keel. The Jaguar's arrival is imminent. Status check.
Command Bravo is attached to the hull.
Command Charlie is also holding at the opposite side of the keel.
Your elementals jettisoned everything that could slow you down?
Anything we could spare.
Now we wait for the Jaguars to show their faces. Ghost Bears, they intend to win this trial against us on our own ship. Will we allow that to happen?
Neg!
Neg!
Then show me! Detecting an incoming ship.
Here they come!
Welcome to your clawing ritual, cub.
Contact! Jaguars are dropping at the bow.
ID tags show Ebon Jaguar mechs are among their first wave.
They're not wasting any time.
Head them off, Bravo.
On me, Bravo. Unleash hell!
We will soak our fists in Jaguar blood.
That is the spirit, Point Commander. Do not allow them to back you down an inch. Star Captain? Those Ebon Jaguars were getting hammered and they kept coming at us.
Now you know why we are fighting to get our hands on them.
Piloting one of those would make quick work of a lot of enemies.
More Jaguars dropping on the port side. Copy that. Come on, Bravo. Double time. We cannot allow them to fan out across the ship and swamp us.
You must wish you were back on Huntress, facing off against Solomon Falcon's cub. Or back in his iron womb.
I'm still standing, just like you.
Command, be advised. Detecting their Omni fighters burning in. Give up. You cannot win this.
Send another to the scrap heap. You may be in space, but the elementals can still latch onto your cockpit. So be alert at all times.
Oh, the gravity is punishing. Everything is spinning.
If Zero G is going to defeat you, just throw yourself off the ship now. Save yourself the dishonor. And a savage death at the hand of the J-Wires. No doubt they read your codex. They see you as a meal.
Take it slow and steady, Jonathan. Fight now, puke later.
You ghost bears cannot fight. Do not listen to her, Bravo. She is just trying to get inside our heads. None of us will be standing if we do not keep our heads up. We need to neutralize those Omnis or they will pick us off.
Their bid really stacked the deck against us.
We knew what we were walking into. We hit them with patient aggression and we will make it through.
Enemy down, Star Captain.
Target is finished, Star Captain.
Good job, Bravo. But this is just the beginning. The Jaguars will keep coming.
I'm sure they thought they would roll us over.
Which means frustration must be setting in.
Which means they will ramp it up. So brace yourselves.
What the? And the Jaguar ship looks like it is charging up.
Zero G sickness is making you see things.
No, wait. I see it too. Alpha Command, be advised. It appears...
Racked another kill.
Stravag! That Jaguar warship is firing at us. I knew they would not honor Zelbriggan. Steer clear of impact zones.
Desecrate Jaguars. You claim to have the best warriors in the clans, yet you resort to dirty tactics to win.
Reactor fluctuations have been causing involuntary weapons misfires recently. Our techs could not repair them in time for the trial.
Sakan, those stray impacts will inflict damage to every inch of the ship.
We are still tied up at the keel. Scan the damage relay consoles to assess the damage. We cannot allow this to go critical. No mech is worth an entire warship.
Sakan! Detected the damage relay station on the port side. You need to get in scan range. Copy. Heading there now.
Be quick about it, Star Captain. I cannot guarantee you a shield if their forces target you.
Just focus on your target, Samuel. I will be fine.
Your Silveroot Keshik is not as elite as I had expected, Sakan Kabrinski. None of you would be worthy to fight for Clan Smoke Jaguar.
You hear that, Silveroot? She is calling us out. Let us show her how elite we truly are.
Scan mode disengaged.
Grip up that mech!
Systems offline. Field repairs complete.
It blasted a couple of my points off the ship.
Stravog! Eyes on!
Targeting computer shows its waypoints. Cannot take it down in one swoop, so time your shots well.
This victory will make a worthy addition to my great work.
Or a worthy death.
That kill will go into my great work.
Another target down, Star Captain.
Piled up another hostile.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged. Scanning complete. Scan mode disengaged.
But the ship keeps getting battered.
Move to the bow and scan it, Star Captain. Find out how bad the damage is.
We need to make it to the bow of the ship.
Target neutralized.
Scan
In
mode
range.
engaged.
Scanning.
Scanning complete. Scan mode disengaged.
According to their bid numbers, they are down to their last units. Silveroot, we have our knee on their necks. Let us finish them.
Even if they beg for mercy, they will find none.
System destroyed. System destroyed.
victory that will go into the remembrance. This trial has proven again that the Silveroot Keshik is frontline elite. We have added the Ebon Jaguar to our holdings and humbled the Smoke Jaguars. Enjoy this victory, Ghostbearers. You have earned it.
Impressive pieces of clan engineering, Kuyoth.
I suppose.
This one's payload capabilities are quite impressive.
But it comes at the expense of land speed. Normally a death sentence for the way our formations are deployed fighting other clans. But it should be effective enough against slower spheroid designs. But this one I like. Impressive payload capabilities, heavy armor, and it still manages to maintain a familiar speed profile.
Does it? I can never tell. Compared to my fire moth, everything else feels slow and sluggish.
You know, most of us still think you are crazy for piloting that thing. You do not make our jobs easy when your mech can be crippled with a single heavy weapon hit.
Well, I am not here to make your jobs easier. Besides, they would have to hit me first.
So, what happens now?
We travel to our holdings on Arcadia. There, we finish our preparations and link up with the Armada before heading back to the Inner Sphere.
Any word on our target?
Con Jorgenson is entrusting us with taking the most crucial system to our entire invasion.
Which is?
Gather your star. You will find out.
Gustav Manson. It is good to see you again. How may I help you?
I'm here with data requested by the I mean, Con Kabrinski.
Very well. You will find her just ahead.
Thank you.
I have seen freeborn scientists with more spine than that weasel.
Con Kabrinski? I bring the information you have requested.
What can Comstar tell us of Elshane's defenders?
Comstar has confirmed that the system is defended by the elite Second Sword of Light, further reinforced by the 6 Alshain regulars.
Good. That will be all, Adept Manson.
I cannot say I have missed his blubbering over these last few months.
At least this Adept knows his place among his betters. You cannot deny, the intel Comstar provides has been invaluable to us.
Neg, I cannot.
Upon my ascension to Sakan, I promised all of you that Con Bjorn and I would stop at nothing to achieve the means to support our clan's long-term occupation of the Inner Sphere. Today, we target our most vital objective towards achieving that goal. The industrial system of Elshane. This district capital is unlike any other our clan has encountered. It is rich with minerals, breathable atmosphere, and holds not only heavy industry capable of battle mech production, but orbital shipyards, once capable of producing warships. This world could one day eclipse the strategic value of all other Ghost Bear systems, securing us not only a base in the heart of the Inner Sphere, but achieving what Leo Showers and Operation Revival was always meant to do. To have the clans return from exile. It is why Con Jorgenson and I have committed all of Alpha Galaxy to fight for control of this planet. A fight not just for glory or honor, but for a world that all Ghost Bears could one day call home.
Commands, thank you for joining me. Our jump procedure is complete. Arrival in the Alshane system is confirmed.
Are we not to begin landing on the ground, Sekan?
Neg. Gustav. Fill them in.
There are old Starleak orbital shipyards orbiting the planet right here. They were retrofitted into orbital gun platforms built into the outer perimeter of the main space station.
And they are operational?
Very much so.
Surely they detected our jump signatures. Why did they not blast us upon entry?
We were able to obtain the station's operational systems log. It outlines the dates for their systems reboot cycles.
We timed our jump for the station's sensors reboot. Next is their weapon systems. That gives us a window to disable the orbital cannons before the rest of our ships arrive and get hammered.
It sounds like we'll be forming a boarding party.
Alf. Bravo. You will insert onto the station at this access point here.
Ship schematics show this is the fastest route to the outer perimeter of the station. You override a network of sealed gates weaving in and out of the station to reach the target cannons. Once they detect your presence, they will lock down the doors.
Got it.
Or we could just kick them in for you.
Your points will be busy on the main deck. Here. Once you insert onto the station, its short-range sensors will detect you. You must distract the main concentration of their forces, so Star Captain Lilith can focus on reaching the orbital cannons.
Any idea who we will be facing?
Elements of the 6 Alshin regulars and the Second Sword of Light.
Time to get acquainted with these elite samurai.
Their manifests show they also have aerospace assets in reserve.
I bid a star of Omni fighters to mitigate that. Star Commander Joanna will activate and give you air support. I will remain on the ship as your eye in the sky.
You will be a sitting duck if any Karitan ships jump into the system.
If they do, our emergence wave will keep them at bay long enough for you to execute. Silveroot, let us get to work.
Bravo! Our approach vector is clear. We are seconds out from the space station. There is a short window while their sensors are down, so be prepared to board quickly.
We have fought in space before, but there is a lot at stake. If we do not disable those orbital cannons, the work cannot begin on Alshane. We will face threats inside and outside of the station, so be on guard at all times.
Okay, we are in drop range, Ghost Bears. Board and take out those guns. Good hunting.
Sakan, Bravo has boarded the space station.
Operational command is yours, Star Captain. I will be your eye in the sky.
Thank you, Sakan. We are at our approach point. We will make our way through the outer perimeter to the cannons. We'll update as needed. Good luck, Silveroot.
Station teams, the replicated emergence waves have subsided. The station sensors are now active.
We're detecting activity on short range. They know we are here.
Then we are on the clock.
Star Captain. We need to locate the override terminal.
I am on it.
Scan.
Found it. Moving to override.
Picking up heat signatures behind the door.
Overridden.
Fire at will! Fire at will!
Steer clear of the edge.
Hostile alert! Enemies converging on us!
Disengaged.
Brace yourselves. Overriding.
Security overridden. Scan mode disengaged.
Hostiles firing!
Destroyed. Scan mode disengaged.
Weapons are good.
Override complete. Contact! Push them back! Push them back!
We have more company out here, Razors.
I have a bogey in sight. These Koreans are putting up a good fight.
They know what is at stake. We need to shift inside into the station berth.
Direct hit! The pilot just ejected!
Missile. Destroyed.
Threat neutralized.
Assassin. Target destroyed. Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
Target cooked. No match for a ghost bear.
Target destroyed.
Demolish that mech! Area secured. Let us keep moving. We need to advance out of the space station to reach the gun platforms. The route to the gate is marked.
This place built warships. Puritans are using it as a weapon.
Undeserving of this, or any other part of the inner sphere. All of their ideas and approaches, they just seem like a race to the bottom. F. That is why we will relieve them of their hold on this. Star Commander Rook, status?
They keep flooding into the main deck. We're loosening their grip.
Systems offline. Field repairs complete. Scan mode engaged. Scanning complete. Scan mode disengaged.
We're about to advance back onto the outer perimeter. Check our section for activity. There are bogeys in that sector. On our way.
Light them up, Bravo! Light them up! Hostile craft! Hostile craft!
Evade! Evade! Do not let it lock onto you! Maneuvering for a shot! Maneuvering for a shot!
Bring it down! Bring it down!
Computer shows the gate is down the ramp. Let us move.
The main deck is clear, Star Captain. More security forces in the lower decks. Bounding to them.
Scanning for the override terminal.
Scan mode engaged. Security overridden. Scan mode disengaged.
keep them waiting. Doors up ahead! Scanning.
Scan mode engaged.
Stand by for override.
Scan mode.
I guess these Shurras have not had enough yet.
Scan mode engaged.
You prefer they surrender?
Never.
We have repair bays here. Everyone patch up if needed. These station forces still have some fight left in them.
We see more activity on the underside, Star Captain. We will head them off.
Systems offline. Field repairs complete.
Going to override. We need to advance up the ramp. We have contacts waiting for us. We are going to secure the space station, Bravo.
Scan.
Whatever it takes.
Scan complete. Scan mode disengaged.
Red down! Blasted that mech to pieces!
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
Wiped out that target.
Quick draw. Target destroyed.
What are you shooting at? I thought you were elite.
More reinforcements advancing on us. Your target is a heap star, Captain. Nice work. Top of the station is secured. Command, status.
All threats inside the station have been neutralized.
No flyers on radar. Second Kabrinski. The orbital shipyards are now under our control.
Great work, Ghost Bears. I will see you all on the ship.
Good work securing the space station and disabling the cannons, Ghost Bears.
Is it time to hit the ground?
Not quite yet. Comstar intercepted a radio transmission from a spaceport in Silverdale.
The Caritans are launching a force to try and retake the space station.
Can we not use the orbital cannons to blast them on approach?
Neg, our techs still need to reboot their systems. We need to buy them time.
What is the plan?
The Caritans will likely drop in at these 3 access points here, here, and here. The cargo bay, maintenance bay, and the hangar bay.
We will be ready for them.
Star Commander Rook, you will provide a shield for the techs until they can reboot the guns and get them back online.
We will keep them all in one piece.
Razor Star will patrol the outer perimeter of the station and blast any aerospace threats. The DCMS are coming to greet us, Ghost Bears. Let us give them a warm welcome.
target as we head down the ramp. F, brace for sudden contact.
At least we know where the fight is.
We will post up with the techs at the orbital guns. We will shield them until they are online and ready to fire.
My razors have bogeys in sight. We will keep them off your backs. We have no time to mess around, Bravo. We need to deal with those Cretans before more boarding parties arrive.
As long as Rook does his job and keeps the techs in one piece long enough to finish the job.
We will do our duty, Bravo. Just hold up your end. We will not be able to move fast enough to save your ass.
All right, DCMS coming at us.
Surats, we already took this from you. You will learn when to quit.
Spotted the turret's control array. Can someone get to it? On it.
Hell of a shot, Star Captain.
Scratched another target.
Incoming missile. Scan mode disengaged. Security overridden.
Send another to the scrap heap.
Scan mode disengaged.
Chopped another on my codex. Blasted that mech to pieces. More contacts approaching. Brace yourselves.
Direct hit! Turned into scrap! Wiped out that target!
Destroyed.
Brought that mech down.
Star Captain Lilith. The Cretans have dropped into the hangar bay, but they are staying put. Waiting for us to come to them.
Then let us grant their wish.
Systems offline.
Do what you can to keep them busy. F. Cretans are waiting for us up in the hangar bay, Bravo.
We need to range up and hit them.
We're about to reach the hangar bay. Brace for contact. but their sacrifice will be remembered. Star Commander Rook. Sitrep.
Rebooting cycle is nearly complete. It is safe to say these guns will not be destroying any incoming Ghost Bear ships.
Good work, Bears. We own Elshane's orbit. Soon, we will own the planet itself.
When are we gonna get some solid ground under us again?
Battling in zero-G is no fun. If you feel space sick, get to the med bay and ask for some promethazine. You do not want to make a mess of things here.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Leave the helmet.
Sean always hated space travel. He'll be fine once we get some dirt under him.
Rick, that was Jonathan, Sean's replacement. Sean, he died on Last Frontier.
No, that cannot be right.
It is. Remember? Last Frontier? We fought to make Aletha and Bjorn our new cons.
Yes, you are right. I remember now. Sakon Delvalar is gone. We protect Aletha now.
Everything good here?
Aft, Star Captain.
Good. It will not be long before Aletha gives us the green light for Planet Fall. Check your machines. We will deploy soon.
Copy.
Copy.
I remember. Sakon Delvalar is gone. We protect Aletha now.
He is getting worse. He tries to hide it, but he is slipping.
I told him years ago not to get those damn implants.
What can we do?
Get him in the fight. Facing an enemy head-on will help him refocus.
What about after? How long do you think he can last in this state?
I do not know. If things continue to get worse, my hand may be forced.
Understood. Do what you can for him. He is one of us.
I will.